Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's see. It is Saturday morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I thought I'd get down to the basement, do a quick video so that I can release it later this afternoon. And then I can go about my day. It's going to be a nice day today. I'm going to work out in the yard. My husband's already out there. Got a lot of yard work to do. So quick video before I get started. I wanted to show you the dried result of my 20-inch round. Let's see, it was this way. So as you can see, it did go off the sides on the edge and even down here, but it's still gorgeous and it still has that awesome shine to it. So it's finally dry and it's gonna get a beautiful coat of resin. And once that resin goes on here, it is gonna be like a sheet of glass. It's gonna be amazing. And I'm proud and happy to say, and very thankful to say that this piece has sold. And so did the black one actually. So I can't show you that one yet because it's still wet. It's drying over here on my drying rack. But that one has sold as well. So just a huge thank you to everyone. Even with everything going on with this craziness and, you know, I'm not even going to say it, but with everything going on, people are still purchasing my art. People are still buying stuff. And I cannot thank you enough for your support. I know everyone's going through a hard time. I know I mentioned I was going to do a live auction, but again, with everything going on, I kind of thought about it and I thought maybe it wasn't a good idea for an auction. So that's why I decided to do the sale on Etsy instead. So if you are interested in any of my pieces, you can find them listed on my Etsy shop. Everything is 20% off and the sale runs until April 8th. So you can check out the stuff there. But again, thank you to everyone for your continuous support. I have 3 calendars left. So I had 6 the other day. I'm down to 3. If you're interested in a calendar, I've got 3 left and I won't be ordering any more for a long period of time until all this is over. And I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon, unfortunately. So I just wanted to show you that round. Once it does get its coat of resin on it, I will show you guys what it looks like with the resin as well. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll come back. I'm going to show you guys the dried piece. I dropped a bottle. Hold on. Gotta pick it up. It's okay. It's just my little squeeze bottle. But I wanted to show you guys this piece. It's dry. It's resined. As you can see, I've peeled off the tape, my cradle wood board. But I did a quick video showing you guys this piece along with some other cool stuff without my bright studio lights because you cannot see it's very hard to pick up the interference paints in this. So I'll be right back. I will show you guys, I'll attach it to this and you guys will see the video of the pieces I'm talking about and then we'll get started with the pouring. Be right back. Okay guys, don't mind the newspapers, but here is the finished piece of the 12 by 12 and I wanted to show it to you guys without the studio lights on because with the lights you can't see the shimmer. So this now has a top coat of resin and it's just gorgeous. Look at that. It is so neat. I'm so happy with this piece and I took the tape off the sides just now. So as you can see, a nice crisp clean edge all the way around. This is a cradled wood board and it's gorgeous. Look at that. This is all done using, oh my gosh, it's so pretty, the primary elements. If you are interested in this 12 by 12 piece, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. And I just wanted to show you a few other things I was working on. These are some coasters. Again, I used primary elements. You can see there, down there is the purple and the gold and the blue. So there's a set of 4 coasters. Look at that. Just gorgeous. So 4 coasters like that. These ones are really cool. I call these the 4 seasons. So we have winter. Look at that. Look at that. So you look at it, it's white, but when you move it, look at that color. So this one I call winter, and this one is summer for the green grass. Look at that. And this one is fall. It's made with the gold. That's what it looks like. And then it's got the shimmer. It even still has the blue and a little bit of purple at the top there. And then this one is spring. Spring, you know, April showers, May flowers. So there is the spring one. So I'm loving this set called the 4 seasons. Then we have this one. Definitely got a lot of shimmer going on in here. Look at that. So there's, put that back. This set here, just gorgeous. So, and finally I have this set, which I call crackled. I was experimenting, trying something new. And as you can see, the paint fractaled in the corners. However, it's still very pretty. And it kind of adds a funky design, if you ask me. It's not the design I was going for, but as I mentioned, I was practicing and trying to do some experimentation, and it did fractal, and that's why I'm calling this set crackled. But these is all done using primary elements, and it's just got a beautiful shine to it. I'll show you one more. So there you go, crackled. So if anyone is interested in any of these coasters, this is just a complete one-off. That one's not part of it. Let me know. Again, email me and just let me know if you want any coasters. I'll let you know what's available, if they've been sold or whatnot. And this 12 by 12. So that's it. On to the painting. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, I'm back. And you're probably wondering, what is all of this? So I got a shipment from Leslie by ColourArte, and I just wanted to show you guys the amazing new products I received. These are all the primary elements, pigments, and just look at these colors. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and bring them all up to you, but I am so excited about all these new colors. And as you know, I still have the interference colors, but I have 2 new ones now. I have the violet, the green, the gold, the blue, and the red. I had the violet and the gold and the blue, but now I have green and red, which is really neat. And then I also have the Bling It red sparkle, gold sparkle, violet sparkle, green sparkle, and blue sparkle. I'm super excited. Thank you, Leslie, for these wonderful goodies. I can't wait to put them all to good use. So these are all the pretty colors. I have a few more on this side I will show you. But if you are interested in ColourArte products, you can check out the website listed in my description below. And you can save 20% off the entire website using code Kanella120. I'm just going to put these back in the box just so that I don't... Look at these, so pretty. I'm super, super excited. And what I did with some of them already, because I've already used some of them, when I mix the paint, what I do is I just add a dab of it to the top of the lid. That way I can see what the true color is. Because for example, you see this one? This one looks like a really rich ruby pink. It's called Coral Berry, but then when you look at the lid, it's like an orange. It's like an actual coral, but it looks pink here, but it's an actual orange coral. So that's why if you have these, it's always a good idea to put just a little dab on the top, and that way you can see what the true color is, because what you see on the bottle or in the bottle is not always true to what is going to come out when you mix it with your mediums. Okay, so if you watched my video 189, which was this one, this piece here, okay, I said, oh, there's no cells. Well, guess what? I forgot to use the cell activator that day in that video, so that's why there weren't any cells at all. So I have it here. Hopefully I don't forget it this time. And I also did the other video with the other 12 by 12. I can't remember which video it was, but I will link it here at the top. I'll link both videos here at the top, and that way you get an idea of which videos I'm talking about. Make sure your piece is level. It's perfectly level. I have a 12 by 12 inch cradle wood board. Okay, I get these at Michael's. They come in a 6-pack, I believe. Alrighty. And so what I've gone ahead and done is I'm using my bloom recipe on this technique, guys. So I have my house paint here, and I have totally thinned it out. I finally had the time to sit down and play with it and figure out a good ratio to thin it out enough to get it to my Dutch pour consistency. Now, every house paint is different. If you want to know which house paint I use and the products and the materials I use for my bloom recipe bottles, these are not Dutch pour, these are bloom recipe bottles, you can check out my video number 131. All the materials are listed in that video, okay? I don't want to make this video extra long or longer than it needs to be, you know, explaining the materials and showing you what they are, when you can just go to video 131 and find everything there. And just like that, this canvas is covered. And it's so fluid. When I do this and I can see it coming off the spatula nice and easily, that to me is a good sign. So the ratio I used for this is I used 200 grams of house paint to 80 grams of water. That is the consistency where I thought it was accurate to my Dutch pour recipe consistency. So we will find out. I have not used this yet. This is going to be the first time I'm using it. So we will see how it works out. I'm going to pop all the bubbles, and because there's so much water in here, I can feel like I can torch this, no problem. You know, house paint is a little tricky for torching because it's not acrylic paint and it can burn really easily, but because I've added so much water to it, it is easy and good to go. All right, what I have here are 5 colors. Theo Violet, and what I've done is I have found the closest match possible to all my colored bottles with a matching primary element pigment. So in this case, I am using Jasmine for this one. Okay, so I've used Jasmine, and what I like about it is, so what I did, I'll show you when I get to the light pink, but just look at that. That is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And this is the primary element doing this, putting this beautiful color. Okay, so I have that one, and then this one is my Deep Sapphire by ColourArte, and I've matched it to Majestic Blue. Okay, so Majestic Blue there, and this is what it looks like. Okay, then I have the Blue Green by Amsterdam, and I have matched it with Sky Blue. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, sky blue. And there it is there. I hope you can see that. All right, and then we have, oh, this one's pretty. I don't know what color this is. I think it's just turquoise, but I've matched it with, this one's such a pretty color. This is called Robin's Egg, and I cannot tell you, this is one of my favorites. It's such a beautiful color. I'll show you. It really does look like a robin's egg, the color. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. So Robin's Egg, okay? And then I have neon pink. So I saved it. I was about to put it on thinking there was no white there. Totally forgot that I flooded the canvas. Guess I should have done this part first. Okay, so what I did was I should have flooded the canvas later. I have a little shot glass. I squirted some pink in there. Okay, that should be enough. Maybe just a little more for good measure. All right. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay. And then I am matching it with, I gotta look upside down, Sweet Pea. I know it's not neon pink, but it's just to add the beautiful shimmer. So I have Sweet Pea, and what I did is I take about maybe that much. Can you all see that? Okay, whoa, too much, about that much. And I drop it here into the cup, maybe just add a tinge more. All right, I know it doesn't look like the same color. Give it a good mix. It'll add that beautiful shimmer and that shine. Now, the Bloom Recipe materials are thick. They're supposed to be, but I'm doing a Dutch pour. So this is a gob way too thick. So what you do, take some water. I start with maybe 3 or 4 drops. Give it a stir. See if it gets to the consistency I need. Still a smidge thick. I'm gonna add a few more drops. That's it, and that should be good. All right, let me mix this up and I'll show you guys. Making sure you scrape the sides to get all the pigment powder mixed in thoroughly, very, very well. And then we have our runny Dutch pour consistency. Okay, and there we go. We are ready. I wanted to leave that one last color to show you guys. So yeah, that's Sweet Pea. Alrighty, I'm gonna move all these aside. Okay, and I also have my interference gold, interference violet, and interference blue. I'm going to use those as well. I do not need to do the same thing here because this is only mixed with the powder, the mica powder. These ones have tube paint in them, and the tube paint is really thick. That's why I need to water it down. These ones are already on the watery side because there is no tube paint in here. There is just the mica powder, the interference micas, and the Behr and the polyacrylic. Again, if you want to know what the Behr and the polyacrylic is all about, check out video number 131. Okay, I'm going to stop yapping. Let's get started. Let's see, how am I going to put these in order? I think I will go like so. Okay, I think so. Actually, I like the blue on top. Let's do that. Alrighty, and then somewhere in between, let's go like this. Let's add the blue here, and we'll add, woo! Add, that is a lot of color. Okay, let's go. Let's get started. Enough wasting time. Let's start. Let's get the blue going. And so I will do a squiggly line, and I'm going to try and remember from now on not to start at the end because I'm just going to end up blowing that stuff off anyway. So let's just go like this. Oh, this is so pretty. Just when you add the primary elements. Now, okay, this is how I use these, okay? It doesn't mean it's the right way. You can use the polypore, the vivid enamel that ColourArte sells. There's so many ways you can mix these pigments with, and what you can mix them with, I mean. So many different things, so many different ways. This is just my way, okay? This is me experimenting. This is me practicing, learning, trying to figure out, you know, new ways, new things. You guys all see and know how much I experiment. Well, not that much, but enough. But I really love the way the first piece I tried out, I can't remember what video number it was. If that one over there was 189, I'm thinking it was maybe in the early 180s. But that one turned out so amazing and I really liked it. So that's why I'm trying this again. But this time I made sure my house paint was a lot thinner, because in that video it was a lot thicker. And not only that, I'm going to add more cell activator on this one, because I didn't add too much on the last one because I didn't know if it was going to work or all that, because it was the first time I was trying it. So now that I saw how the first attempt went, I am going to add some more on this attempt and see how this one works out. So there is a lot of paint on here, guys. Oh my gosh, this color is so gorgeous. Wow. I love it. Okay. And last but not least, the blue-green concoction. And what I love about these is all of these pieces that I do, they all get resin on top. They do not get varnish, because it is just so much more beautiful when you are using, I did use the violet, right? Yeah. When you're using resin on top. All right, let's pop these bubbles really quick. And I have a bubble here, and I threw away my old souvlaki stick. Souvlaki, because it was all gunky. I need to get a new one from the kitchen upstairs, and I totally keep forgetting. All right, cell activator. Smooth operator, not smooth operator, cell activator. Okay, I'm hoping, whatever. Trial and error, right? First time I only did a one swipe, and I remembered to put new tape on my hairdryer. Okay, let's get going before this all starts to fall off the canvas. There's a hair. Not a JUNO hair, a regular hair. Okay, I'm gonna blow this way first because it's getting really close to the edge. So let's go this way first. Wish me luck. There's some cells. So what happened was the white sank because the cell activator is really heavy and thicker. However, there's some pretty cells here. The shimmer. It's so pretty. I'm really liking it a lot. Okay guys, way too much paint on this. Way too much paint. So the next time I try this, there's going to be a lot less paint because I would prefer a little more negative space. However, it's still gorgeous. And I'm loving the cells. Loving the cells, loving the cells. I'm just going to dab here to erase this line that I don't like. There we go. Perfect. This is super pretty. I'm loving these colors. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to torch it. There's nothing to torch. I'm just admiring right now. So let's hope this stays just like this and it dries just like this. That's the thing with my experiments, is you just never know how it's going to dry, right? There was an air bubble there. You just don't know how it's going to dry. So we shall wait and see. And in a couple of days from now, hopefully, I will show you guys the dried result. I don't know what's going on over here. So this will definitely morph as we go along, but I will see how it dries and I will show you guys once it's dry. So let me bring you guys down for a close-up, okay? Be right back. All right, guys. So I'm going to show it to you two ways, with the lights on, the studio lights, and then I'm going to turn them off and show you what they look like without the studio lights on. So you can see the colors are gorgeous and vibrant. That you can see. What you can't see are the interference powders and micas, I mean, how they shine. That's what you can't see because of my bright white lights. So let me go turn off the lights and turn on just the regular lights and you'll see the difference. Be right back. All right, guys, so I've turned off the studio lights and now watch what I see. So here it is, all the shine from all the primary elements and the interference. Look at that. It's so pretty. So as I'm showing, I will talk and just mention, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And please hit that notification bell and check out all my social media links in the description below. Don't forget, save 20% off ColourArte website using code Kanella120. And I have a UK Amazon link now. So I have US, Canada, and UK. So check it out in the description below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are staying healthy and staying safe. So that's it for now for me. Take care. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.